Can't help but bob your head a little bit at those funky Steven Ignoramus beats. I saw John in the chat already here. John, like I said, if you ask him nicely, oops, if I hit the right slider bar, if you ask him nicely, he'll give you a copy of that song that you like so much. So go hit Steven up. He's a pretty generous guy with his music. He just loves it getting played around. So anyway, to John out there who's watching now, and to everybody else who winds up watching later, how we doing? We'll cut this music here. It's getting to be about that time. How you guys doing? How you guys planning on spending that stimulus check when it comes in the mail? I know it looks like Twitter is all kinds of excited for that, and everybody's pissed at Pelosi because she's playing politics as to who she's going to give that to. But I mean, we're not here to talk politics, but it's just a curious thought exercise to see what people think as we go along here, as we go on and lead the Mojave to a libertarian paradise, as we will be as we go along. I am Jay Edgar. This is Ed's World Gaming. For those of you who are not familiar, get in that live chat because we are going to be spending the next 3.5 hours playing some Fallout New Vegas. We're doing the Dead Money DLC right now, and it is one of... All the DLCs are amazing in this game. All the Fallout DLCs I've played so far are actually pretty amazing. I'm pretty pumped about them. But I've played this one before. It's pretty amazing, but it is frustrating as hell. So, I mean, you're going to see a lot of deaths. We're going to see a lot of Fs in the chat, I think, from this one, but it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I plan to do with that stimulus check, though, when it comes in. Before we get into the game, I'm going to tell you what I plan to do this, and we'll talk a bit more about this on Contemporary in the morning. I'll be a little bit more specific, but I'm going to take that motherfucker and I'm going to tear it right in half. That's what I'm doing with my stimulus check when it comes. Uh-oh, I touched my face. The whole world is going to end. I touched my face. And just so you guys are all aware, if anybody catches this from the Contemporary streams of the morning, yes, I do write your names down so I can shout you out on Friday, just so you guys know I'm not going to miss anybody here. So everybody who comes up and chats in Contemporary in the morning is going to get recognition at the end of the day. But yeah, that check comes in, it's getting torn in half with profanity written on it, and I'm sending it right back to the government. That shit's got too many strings attached. Too many strings. The government doesn't produce anything, so you're not going to get anything back out of the government that doesn't have a string attached. Keep that in mind. I know somebody on Twitter already said, well, you're going to pay taxes on it anyway. Well, taxation is theft, and I've got a good tax lawyer. And the only other thing I could think about to do, and this would probably really piss the government off, especially if a bunch of us did it, It is a real thing, John, and we're going to talk more about it on Contemporary in the morning. The thing that's going to piss a lot of the government officials off is, I mean, if we get a bunch of us together, and I mean, it's going to take a big bunch of us to do it, but just get a bunch of us together, and all of us either donate to a church or donate to charity, and then all of us write it off our taxes. Think about it. All of that stimulus money that goes out, and they can't tax you on it anymore, as officially, because it went to charity, and charity is tax deductible. So keep that in mind. That would be a fun troll to play on the government. And I mean, I'd love to give the middle finger to the federal government, wouldn't you? I give the middle finger to the NCR regularly, and fuck Caesar's Legion too. But that's enough politics for the day here. Let's go play some video games, because I mean, I've had so many dark contemporary shows, and I've got to get up tomorrow morning and read the stock market again, and the fear porn surrounding everything is just frustrating. Let's forget the fear porn for a little while and the fact that the federal government exists. Let's go play some video games. So let's go ahead and dock the monitor over here. Get the video game version up. No, not that one. Hey, look, you can see how messy my desktop is. Where the hell is my video game stream? There it is. And let's go play some video games. Oh yeah, we know that music. Even if it takes Streamlabs forever to boot back up and get the full screen image collected. There it goes. We know that sound, we know that music, and it's amazing. So let's get this going. So where we last left off, we had just picked up Dog and God because of the same person, and I think we are going to travel with God for a while. I don't see any reason right now to switch him back into Dog, but we're going to travel with God and let him have some fun, because we got to take him back over to the fountain. But we are going to get our asses ambushed as soon as we come out. But luckily, with God at our side, we will save some ammo. Because right now in the early part of this DLC, these godforsaken things are ammo collectors. Look at that. Not a damn thing. Okay, I take that back. I'm actually traveling with Dog. I did not realize that. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't mean to lie to my audience. Hey, Ron. Welcome on in. So, when you're and that is an important strategic difference between the two as well. Because if you are traveling with Dog, God is a lot more tactile but he'll leave them unconscious. Dog will go and eat the corpses, which will take the limbs off them, which means they can't get back up. Because these hazmat suited things that are laying around here, you can't kill them. You can only make them unconscious. I want to see if I can go back. And get back into that room with the locked door, because I believe I have bobby pins now. Yes, I do. And that was, well, I mean, I've got 100 lockpicks, so I can get into that door anyway, but that was a pretty easy one, too, if I remember correctly. That's the one that goes into the police station. But as scarce as anything is in this game, which it is very scarce, anytime you have a chance to go and get something... Yep, this one. Hard lock. But I can do a hard lock. We just have to be careful with it. Or do it first try, one of the two. It's kind of nice though. We've got the automatic rifle, what they call it. It's actually based on the BAR, Browning automatic rifle from real life. But it's nice that we have that at this point, even though it's got like the worst spread in the game. I mean, there is nothing in this game that has worse spread than that particular. Let's get the hell out of there. Let's go back to the fountain. I don't think there's anything else I can pick in here. Lame. Thank you. And we'll take that one too, as long as we're here. Oh, there's a chip that I missed. Any of those we can get the hands on, we can.
Swallowed something bad. Tastes like burnt wires.
Yes, yes, we all know. You have the bomb collar in your stomach.
sides growling.
Oh, I set that trap off already. Take that. I don't know how I missed it before, but I'll take that. Oh, we just came from that direction. It is easy to get lost in this DLC. Alright.
Don't like this place. Want to go back to the base. The church. Miss the church. Food.
Yeah, that's great. Stand right in the way. Fucker.
Where is Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time.
Definitely turn those back in. So let's do that for now.
So hungry.
There are going to be places as well where we can sell stuff. It's going to be automated vendors where we can sell some of the stuff that we're picking up, so I'm taking some of the stuff along the way.
You return. Why? Gather the three as I've instructed, then I will have more for you. Not before.
Oh, piss off.
Then go.
What a dickhole. And we always do have to keep in mind that we can utilize the companion's inventory as well if we do run out of space. But for now... Where's my talk option? There it is.
You are the nice voice, kind to dog. You keep the other voice quiet.
It's time for us to part ways.
Why you send dog away? Dog hear you, right?
Yeah.
Dog will leave.
Alright, so he's gonna wait there. Is the next one we have here. So next we're gonna go through the residential district and go find Dean Domino, who is a tremendous pain in my ass. The floating face guy is a real dick. Yeah. Yeah, he is. I might have the Kung flu. Had a little bit of a sore throat, but it's allergy season. I've been sneezing my ass off all day, too, so I don't think I do. But it's fun to say Kung flu because it triggers so many people. They just leave all those chips just laying around. But if I'm gonna go chip hunting like this, I should probably keep an eye on the radar. I will walk into one of those cosmic assholes in a hurry if I don't. Hey John, saw your notification earlier, nothing there. Well, now that I said that, I just looked again, there's a valid link now. What notification are we talking about? I know you went live earlier, which was kind of neat. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I'll go back and check it later. Hey look, just like I said, there's a place that we can buy and sell crap. I didn't expect we were going to find it that quickly. Now, of course, the problem is they've got a limited inventory and we can't restock them like we could in the other ones, but... Do you have anything I can buy? So for the most part, this is going to be a trading endeavor, unfortunately. We will see if I have enough stuff, give that back, to get the 212 caps I'm requesting. What do you think? I think we take back some of the wrenches and give him the vodka. And that'll square us for right now. Let's see. John did an hour live stream. Hey Ron, yeah, I'm a boomer when it comes to technology, so I had to start a new stream. Peter Schiff was on for 5 hours this evening. This whole virus thing is a cover for the failed fiat system. The Fed has been pumping billions into the credit market for months now. Can you link that and can you put it in my Discord, Ron? There are more people who die annually from the flu. The old and the sick should just quarantine themselves. It's completely stupid to shut down the entire country over this. Leaving the people on the cruise ships is a really stupid move, maybe intentional to create more victims. That's some deep takes there, Ron Helton. Not saying you're wrong, and they are definitely appreciated. You know what? We're actually going to take some of this pre-war money for a reason, because we're going to take some of the stuff that weighs. Yeah, we're going to take some of the weighted stuff out of here. Sell the scotch, I know. Some of the stuff that has weight on it, though, we're going to get rid of that. So we need to give him back 7 pre-war monies. So we're definitely going to keep all the ammo. Okay, that actually makes it a lot easier. Actually, that I'm going to hold on to, I think. Because it doesn't weigh that much, and we can maybe have a little bit of fun with it. Unfortunately, the sale in this game is, or this part of the game is going to take a while, but detonators for, but I feel like I'm going to need it. And yeah, other than that, I think we're going to hang on to everything else. I don't know what I'm going to use the plastic explosive for, but we'll use it. Definitely want to keep that. Definitely want to keep everything else in here. And fear not, we will actually have a chance to exchange the pre-war money for stuff, so we're going to sell him 2 back. Alright. Because yeah, we'll hold on to that. We'll exchange that for chips later. Let's see. How did we make out for weight? And that brought us all the way back down to 58 pounds, so let's see. Money printer go I like that. The way this virus is transmitted is mainly through the air. It lingers in the air for hours. People on cruise ships were breathing the recirculated and contaminated air of those who were infected. Yeah, that's the reason that I canceled my plans to go and get on a boat. Because I was pretty pumped for that when the idea first came up. But yeah, hell no is what we're saying now. Posted 2 articles. The total is now way over $1 trillion that they've pumped into the repo credit market. See, I don't understand, because I've been hearing people say repo credit market, and I don't completely understand what they mean by that, unfortunately. So you might have to clarify that. But I did pose a question in the beginning, and John will remember what it was. When I first started up the stream, I posted a question that I think needs some answering here. Ron, what do you plan to do with the stimulus check once you get it? I'm going to take a bunch more of this junk now that I know that I can change it for pre-war money, too. Even if it takes a while. But we'll leave the cigarettes, because we'll turn those into the vending machines for caps. Let's grab some scrap metal. We might need that later if we can find a reloading bench. But that's going to be the other thing too, is maybe I shouldn't have sold off all that scrap metal, because we may need that later. Haven't you ever read James Ramsey? All loans are bad loans. Food and smokes. A pilot light. Let's see. We'll take that. Yes, let's not waste all of our bobby pins on this one, like I did the last one. Oh, French toast you. I want to wait in this location. Okay, we gotta get out of there. Okay, don't go that way. Good strategy. Don't go that way. Not even for a little bit. I thought I could sneak out there and get a shot off at whatever was out there, but I guess I can't. Ooh, stuff. Ooh, cool stuff. I posted, they're covering bad loans. I didn't get any of the stimulus checks in the past. I don't anticipate getting one this time either. I'd probably buy a new computer, but if I did, I would split it among the mom and pop businesses that I don't want to see go out of business. They don't mail checks to enemies of the state. What about enemas of the state? Do they mail checks to those? Alright. I've screwed around enough over here. Let's see if we can't find something useful. So where am I going back again? The residential district. According to this, there should be a door close by to it. I hate the floor lines in this game or this DLC rather, because you can never tell if there's if it's the tile lines or if it's an actual trap. Love that dirty water. Boston, you're my home. Ba 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 da. Over to the residential district. Okay, that didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. That was probably a waste of ammo. I am not gonna lie. As hard pressed as well, no, I can make 308 as long as I have the chips. But for the most part, as hard pressed as I'm gonna be for 308 through the rest of this DLC, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hold off on that for now. Always wanted one of those. Look at all that stuff. I feel like that's actually going to be increasingly useful as we go along. Using weapon repair kits, so I'm going to hang on to those. Okay, I saw the red blip. Okay, this is not the same gift shop either. We'll take the knife out of it anyway. Yeah, the no sleep thing is going to be a gigantic pain. But keeping some of the cybernetic limbs from the other DLC is actually going to help a lot with that. One of the Florida congressmen has the virus from Miami, Sin City. Is Miami Sin City? Because I thought that was Orlando. I thought Miami was where we bounced in the club where the heat was on. Yeah, I'll take that. Not that much of a scavenger that we're gonna hoard the tin cans. We might come to that. Boy, they're really sensitive on where that border starts, aren't they? I say I'm not taking the tin cans because I don't think they're worth that much. As I continue to take every coffee mug, which is worth exactly the same amount and has the same weight requirement. Alright, what is up here? Thought I saw stairs. Did I come up here already? Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, because I came out here already. Yeah, I thought Miami was where we bounced in the club where the heat was on. Do I have that wrong? Is that actually the Sin City? Or am I horribly dating myself with that reference? That will be Saldita del Sol, which we don't want to do yet. But we'll grab a location.
Leave the Salida del Sol gate alone. You're not done with the villa yet, so don't stray.
Not spacebar, you idiot. I'm glad we're taking the heads off at least every time. Fire hose box. Ow. Fucker. Hey look, a hat. Some bobby pins. Which I'm guessing were strategically placed under the hat, so only the most ardent explorers would find them. Haha, you suck. Let's see what they won't tell you. Do you see that handprint over there? That means that there's a Dean Domino secret stash over here. And that's got all kinds of fun shit. HP 75, endurance +4, strength +2 for this martini, and I don't know if there is an addiction bonus or a penalty that goes with it. So we'll hold on to that. Yes, please. And the stim packs as well. There are 15 of those scattered around here, and we get a perk if we find all of them. Which would be awesome. Nothing in the box. Nothing else out here. Chips. Empty box. More chips. I wonder if Midget B will come by and actually find out that he doesn't know anything about Dead Money either. He was so amazed. To learn about the commissary. Okay, that's the Saldita. We don't want that. Because they'll blow up my collar if I do. I'm actually a little surprised I haven't had to deal with the radio that much this time through. But it's coming. Ooh, what's over here? I missed something. Why, another helmet. I'll take that. You can get anything from you want in Miami if you have the cash. Does that include the Kung Flu? Or do you not need to have the cash to get that in Miami? Can you get it Gillum style? In a gay orgy? In a seedy motel room. Oh, I see another chip. Neat. Oh, I can't use the can. But I can get the drugs that are stashed in the can, though. A lot of this stuff would be really cool if I could find a reloading bench. Or a shotgun, for that matter. Alright. Suppose we could quit dicking around in the central area and actually go and do the quest. Is that where I need to be? Yes. With meth on the floor.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
But remember, he wasn't using the meth. It would just happen to be there. Those are fun. But I don't trust that fucker to not get back up. So we're gonna take this cosmic knife. Okay. Maybe it is dead. Ooh, grenade. Let's see how my speed is. Yoink. Alright, so there is something walking around beyond that gate. Let's do 2 of those. We're gonna want one of those because we can't sleep it off and heal ourselves anymore. let's see. The old and the sick should shelter in place. Get somebody to go get the items they need. Really dumb to shut down the economy like this. I don't disagree, but I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with this, and it's not just, well, obviously you said the old and the sick, but you are right. We shouldn't have the economy shut down in the manner that we do, but on the other end of it, it is a panic at this point. People are on edge, and we may be prudent to not have them all sitting out in the middle of the world right now spreading their panic either. It's kind of a catch-22. I predict that at least 1 million are already infected. That's probably not outrageous. Holy shit, I did it without burning one. Alright, I hear you, and I see you on the radar. Did I just waste that? Better question, can I pick it back up? Yes, I can. Oh, you fucking whore. Alright. So I obviously can't go that way, because otherwise I will get sucked into the poison cloud and die. I guess the only other way I have to go is up these stairs. So that's a dead end over there. Want those. Ow. I also want to get hit by a trap. It was nice in Fallout 3. We actually got the gun. I lack the explosive skill to interact with this, because I haven't been putting anything into it, but... if we use the Anarchist Cookbook, that's not a problem. I don't know if I want to be here just yet. I mean, that is going to, I think that is the path that I have to go through in the beginning, but I want to see what I've got over here first. I suck at this trap detection. I was looking right at the fucking thing. It still got me. This is Dean's area, so it is rigged with traps. Every which way. Ow. God damn it. Yeah, like that's actually gonna shoot that far. I'm gonna fix you right now. Maybe. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay, so that thing's a piece of shit. I tried. Damn it. There's another one. Alright, what can I... What can I use to heal him? Because I'm sucking at this otherwise. It was in Washington for 6 weeks before they even knew it was there. Washington State. The TSA geniuses let a woman who just returned from Wuhan visiting family enter without being quarantined. Brilliant. Yeah, it happens. Remember, this wasn't dangerous until the media told you it was dangerous. Keep that in mind. More chips. Alright. So we can't run back and go through there. We got this area cleared out, cleaned out. Is there anything else good over here? Did I clean this all out? That was where the secret stash was, so that's all cleared out. Closer in there, and I'm going to start getting poisoned. Oh, there went my doctor's bag. Now I gotta go through the cloud. Okay, maybe that is not through the cloud. I see that mine, so we'll take that one down and snare it. Or get blown the fuck up by it, one of the two. I love how he put a fire extinguisher right next to that one. Because the shotgun is supposed to blow up the fire extinguisher. Like that. What's over here? Staircase down into the cloud. More chips, of course, but I gotta go through the cloud to get them. After getting my ass handed to me on a frag grenade that I tried to disarm. We're not going to do that right now. I'm going to take that ammo. Take those. Another busted can. Another bed I can't sleep in. Is this not where I was supposed to go? Alright, so he is over there. So I am way off at this point. TSA geniuses let a woman who had just returned from Wuhan visiting family entered without being quarantined. Brilliant. The TSA is now responsible for more carnage than the terrorists. That is a spicy, spicy take. So I gotta get over here. Burn that on that, but that is going to be the quickest way to get to that. Oh, there's a light there, that's why I can't pass. If I come here, I hit a dead end. So that must not be the way to go. We will be together soon. How sweet. this side of the wall? Nothing over here that I missed. Except for a bottle of vodka. See if I can turn anything in. I can. This appears to be the way I have to go, though. Okay, so I guess I just have to rush it. Oh dear God, the hardest DLC of Vegas. Oh, yeah, Lonesome Road is actually pretty easy, even though they recommend the highest level for it to start. But yeah, this will drive you insane. Alright, and there is something over here. Hopefully it's a red roach and I can grab some meat. But judging by the sounds that I'm hearing, it's not. Die. Probably not the time to do this repair, but... The gas is the worst, but the storyline makes it worth it. Okay, so I hear a radio, which is supposed to be blowing up my collar. Let's free up a little weight. Oh yeah, no, they definitely pull no punches with this one, I can tell you that. Shit. Run away! If you had a seat with a non-soft skin yet. No, that's actually who I'm going to find right now. But I'm seeing if there's anything else I can raid before I get there. Oh, I am still in the toxic cloud. Well, let's get the crap out of here. How I missed that mine, I have no idea. I missed the ammo box. I have no idea either, but we'll take that. As I use up all of my 8 items, just trying to find Dean Domino. Hey, look. That took care of my frag mine problem. How in God's name am I back here? Who cares? Let's get out of there. Alright, Domino. I'm sick of your booby trap mess, so let's join forces and get the hell out of here.
That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now.
Well, the running of the mouth does give me some comfort in the fact that, and just later on in the DLC, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I generally don't speech scrub through the Dean Domino ones because he annoys me so much. I just off his ass. Ooh, stuff. Ooh, more stuff.
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day.
You shut your fucking mouth, Domino.
Have a seat. Came all this way. Least I can do is let you rest your feet for a second. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here?
Hey, Patriotic Point, I got a
Or
question
maybe
for
you
you. I've been
didn't catch
asking
her
everybody who
voice on
comes in
radio.
here. What do you plan on
Woke
doing
up
with your
confused
stimulus
like some
when it
of the
comes in?
others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
Better be a shaped charge or you're gonna kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite.
How do you not qualify?
And finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
I'll save my questions for the end. Please, go on.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
Ah, I see. Oh, fuck, I don't have enough barter. God damn it. I'll cooperate. What do you want?
Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I like it when the odds are in our favor. If you're here with who I think, then I'd rather have you on my side than his. And it's in the hole.
So I'm giving hell lemons to
You
the
want to
quarantine
live,
peeps.
I want
Well,
what's in the
I'm not
laundry.
quarantined, but
Real simple.
I'll be completely honest with it. I'm not quarantined, but I mean, I said it on Contemporary this morning. I am going to be setting some anything you can donate at this point is going to be very much appreciated, because I'm going to set some money aside. And my parents did go down to one income, and they helped me out in '08 when everything went to crap. And everybody and their brother who would ever change the oil in his girlfriend's Honda was a mechanic all of a sudden. So the market was so flooded, I had trouble finding a job. They helped me out at the time, so anything that I can put forward. Put 10 in chest and open chest. I don't know if I can put, because I can't alt-tab out of this, otherwise I would do it on the computer, and I don't know if I can do it from the tablet. Yep, I suffered in 08. Yeah. No. We open chest on, well, actually we could probably open it yet tonight, later on. No, everybody and their brother was a mechanic, and I had just got out of mechanic school. The job market was so flooded you couldn't do anything, and my parents helped me out huge. So with the restaurant quarantine, that puts my parents back down to one income, and I'm going to be sending them a little bit of money. I don't care if they take it or not. I'm going to be sending them a little bit of money. And I said it before too, that when my stimulus check comes, I'm tearing it in half and sending it back to the government. Or I'm going to donate it as well. We were talking about that a little bit earlier too, where if we got a bunch of people together and had them all donate their stimulus checks to charity, where the government can't tax it. You can now admit that I was correct about UBI. I'm still not a UBI guy, and like I said, I'm going to take that stimulus check and tell the government to shove it up their ass. I'm in. If that's all, let's head out.
All right, partner.
Dean has given you the Unclean Living perk. This perk grants you a short period of time before taking damage inside a toxic cloud, as well as reducing the amount of damage you take inside the cloud by 25%.
Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is.
No. We have lockpick. We don't force locks around here. I thought there was one of his little secret stashes out here, too, but I guess not. Alright, so. Funny thing is as much
Going to be
as many packs of cigarettes as you find in this game, Dean Domino is the only character that you ever see smoke. Well, I guess there are a couple of, like some of the powder gangers do, but yeah, he's one of the few. All right, well, let's get the French toast out of here. We're gonna take that ship though first, and that one.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help.
Well, thought there was some stuff down there that we could run and get.
Sure left a lot of traps around. Sometimes I forget where they are.
I think I've disarmed most everything in here at this point, Dean. So you might be safe at this point. Either set it off or disarmed it, one of the two. Alright, let's go get the stuff. What are we on? This is a hard. I wish I found random smokes like that. Let's see. I don't want a single payment. I want at least $500 a month. Oh snap, yeah, I hear you. Just glad our orange guy fought for that stimulus push. That was cool. Have you been in this DLC? I played it once. I've seen somebody play it once, and I've played it once. So, yeah, I've been through it before. Let's get the hell out of here. Is there anything else good in here? Nope. Alright, that is clear.
Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
I'm finding all sorts of crap I missed. Let's see. That's it. Same. I flipped every rock in Fallout New Vegas. Played it for 4 years. Just got Fallout 4 3 days ago. Very weird. Yeah, this particular rig I'm playing on won't handle Fallout 4. But I'm in the process of building a new one for live streaming, so I can help up the podcast and contemporary some more. So that's going to be one of the first things I do once I get it all built up, is get Fallout 4 for it, because I'm fairly excited. I actually used to live just outside of Boston, which the town that I lived in is not on the Fallout 4 map. But still, I mean, it's nostalgic at this point for me to actually go back and play in the area that I was so excited for so long. Hammer one of those down as long as I have it. Let's see. Grab some more food, I think.
What's next?
What's next is we're going back to the fountain. It took me a lot. Well, I can't talk. I can't read the live chat. It took me a while before I got a new rig. Fallout 4 is a bit of a power hog. According to all the stats, I should have no problem running it on base stats alone. But I have an HP Beats model from 2017, 2016, one of the two. It's a Beats model, so they put an awesome sound card in it and a nice big subwoofer on it that I never use because I always listen to everything through here. And then they bilked out on the graphics card for it, so Yeah, my processor and my RAM should all handle it just fine, but yeah, I do not have the processor for video card for it. That actually bars me from a lot of games too, because there are a lot of them that are actually easy on your basic resources like your processor, your RAM, and stuff like that, but it's the video card that kills me every time. Where's my knife? There it is. Well, that would have helped me over in the other area. Browning automatic to the rescue. Okay, so I hear the tone for Wild Wasteland, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing. Apparently there's something right here, though. Let's see. Okay, need a new card. If you ever get a P.O. box, I'll donate one to you, even if it's a... Well, it's a laptop, so there's no real upgrade to it. The next one's going to be a desktop. I am doing a desktop, and I'm doing a 4-monitor set for a desktop. Just never get 76. It sucks ass. Yeah, I mean, the people that like 76 really, really like 76. Like, they really like 76. And for the most part, everybody else doesn't care for it. I saw a comment... the other day I saw a comment, I found the Fallout 76 version of Country Roads, and the second comment on there with the most upvotes to it is, finally gets a good cover of Country Roads. What did it cost you? And then a line down, it says, a good Fallout game. And I thought that was actually pretty funny. Alright, let's see. They want me to run back to the medical district right away, but I don't want to. Now that I have Dean, I want to come and look through some of this a little bit here.
Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
BRB, going back to smoke one of these cigs I could never find randomly in real life. Yeah, the Fallout universe is kind of a fun place
Don't
for
dive
stuff
in
like
for
that.
too long. Only so much I can do to help.
Hello, beautiful. I'll take all of that, please, and thank you. else do I want to go?
Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Come on. Okay, my next goal is to go find the other gift shop and drop a Mac marker on it. You know what, why not? Future weapons today. I'm not gonna make it till midnight. I am already feeling it.
Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
Oh, shut the French toast up, Domino. Not this one.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help. Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Alright, do I have to come out here? Is that what I need to do? I think it is. No, we just came from here. Alright, that's not the gift shop I want.
Tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
There goes the residential.
You sure came a long way to rob this place. Guess greed is in the blood.
Alright, so that's back to the fountain. This is where I was looking for. Bitch. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for, right there. leave a map marker there because I'm going to want to keep coming back there if I can. Let's see, I think I've got everything else repaired as much as I need to. Alright, so let's start there and see what we can do. You're getting close. I can't remember if Domino was the last guy or not. No, I still have to go and find Christine yet. So. Okay, it might be time to just take 100 and be done with it. Dog was so annoying. I like having Dog around, especially when we're dealing with those, with the ghost people. But yeah, you kind of just gotta tune it out too. I'm going to be smart. I'm actually going to keep. Crikey, I need more pre-war money. Probably not that much this time. Take 10 and see how far that gets us. Keep the scrap metal this time, though. lost connection, had to reboot everything. Rain is playing havoc on the phone times. Or phone lines, rather. AT&T? Not sure. I booted AT&T out at some point there. They screwed me over on billing for Uverse. I had Uverse where I used to live. I could never get signal. It was horrible internet, and they triple billed me at one point. So they went out the door at some point, or at that point. As far as their phone service, they were dicks to me for the first time. They were good to me for 10 years on customer service. And then one day they decided to be dicks to me, and they went out the door at that point. Windstream used to be GTE. Must be a regional carrier. Alright, and with that... probably give 8 of those back. Oh, I gotta give one more. Sorry, I have to give one more after that. Because I can't leave owing him money, but he can leave owing me money for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. We have 347 pre-war money. Now I can turn around and once we get into the casino, make into chips. Same, and Comcast, all ISPs are hell. Spectrum is not bad. I'm waiting to see what the prices go up to now that I'm out of the promo period, but they're not bad. AT&T is the worst. I'll never use those bastards again. They're the only game in town I'll do without. Based. I feel ya. They love hidden fees. Yeah. That I can attest to. They threw me a massive fee for the guy to come out and look at the wires and say there was nothing he could do. Maybe we should pay our ISPs in pre-war money. Well, we kind of are. Alright, Domino, back to the fountain with you. Where are you showing me to go? Because I see a map marker. Okay, you want me to go to the medical district. But I'm going to send Dean back to the fountain first.
Where the hell did you get this one? Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step?
Actually, you know what? I can carry you with me. I can send you back from the medical district. So, no, he's going to stay with me, I think. What did we get down to for weight? 68. So yeah, Dean's going to stay with me for now. This is nostalgic. Why somebody plays is pretty cool.
Away? Dog will be good.
Well,
this
thank you.
time.
Dog will be good now. Dog promises. No, give me my 8 tab. Treasure's mine, assholes. I'll take your turpentine. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. To the clinic.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Place is haunted. Got ghosts walking in it.
We'll start with that one. Yeah, we're going to be using that key a lot. You know what we ought to do sometime? We gotta do a Stardew Sunday stream again. That character is collecting dust.
You sure came a long way to rob this place. Guess greed is in the blood. Sierra Madre may wait, not me.
What's your stats for pistol? Pistol is a damn good shot. And just don't let Dog get around leaking gas. He's a firebug. I like that. Pip-Boy in Vegas is better than 4 in my opinion. You'll see one day. I mean, I've seen people play Fallout 4, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. The stats screen annoys the crap out of me. Actually, I started in the Fallout universe playing Shelter right after 4 came out. And I do enjoy Fallout Shelter. I actually really do. My gun skill is actually 55, so it's not the greatest. I should throw something in. I gotta throw something in explosives too. At some point here. Alright, here we go. If I remember correctly, it's up above there.
Cloud wasn't
Yep, right
always
there.
here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories.
Boom. Some nice stuff if I find a workbench. Good to know. Holy shit, I'm almost dead. Yeah, the reds are down because I actually managed to get all of the implants from Old World Blues, but they do still affect. Not what I want. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but
I can help you in the cloud. Not for long, though. You sure came a long way to rob this place. Guess greed is
hell yeah, I'll take those. Not worth it. I don't know if it's on this aftermarket keyboard or if it's on the keyboard on the laptop. I think it's on the keyboard on the laptop because it does it when I'm disconnected too. But one of the F keys is messed up, and it doesn't the lead belly perk help red food? I don't know. I've never taken it. Maybe I'll grab that somewhere in the way because I gotta get my endurance up at some point because I really want the strong back perk, and I don't know how I got my endurance down to the point where I can take it.
What's next?
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, there is something over there. Hear it. Ah, we don't have the toaster anymore. I can't feed it. I'll take those anyway. See what I can get out of them for caps.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Got any more sweet, yummy toasters for me? What is my lockpick at currently? 'Cause it's very hard. That might be worth it. 80. What's the worst that could happen? Other than I burn every last bobby pin. Oh, that was amazing. Take a note of that. I love the Mad Toaster. That's funny. Got any more sweet, delicious toasters for me? Alright, where are you and what are you shooting at?
Great. Spilling my guts out to everybody. I'm bleeding green here. Any ideas?
Alright, back to what I was doing. Traverse of the Brave Little Toaster. Yeah, one of my friends from the Generational Gap server, Midget B, came by and actually watched me. I was playing Old World Blues, and I sleep scummed down in the Higgs Village so I could get the commissary to reset. So I just slept for 3 days straight out in there, and then went back and traded caps again. And he was so blown away and amazed by the fact that I did that he stopped watching immediately so he didn't get any more spoilers, and went back and played Old World Blues. He didn't know you could do that. Let me use this one for now. It's got a faster reload.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No,
I don't
thanks.
care what you
But
think about
guys
tourist season,
know
Domino.
the bar.
You're a douche. Hello. I love the robots calling us penis fingers. Huh. Foot penises. There seems to be plenty of spirits in the stores and liquor stores. Yeah, can you still go to the liquor store down by you? I know some
Crowd
people
wasn't
were,
always here. Grew
some
over
states
the
are
years,
turning
even
off
when
access to
cars
liquor
were
stores just because they can. For no other reason other than the fact that they can. We can still go to the liquor store. We can't go to a restaurant anymore, though.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories.
There it is. You fucker. I live in Florida. If they shut down the ABC, it would be a riot. Fuckers.
You sure came a long way to rob this place. Guess greed.
Oh, why couldn't I? Oh, must have blocked on the sign. I was like, because I shot at it before and it didn't stop. Something in this game has got to have a 20 gauge. Shut y'all's liquor stores down? Not cool. No, we can still go to the liquor store. We can absolutely still do that. And in Wisconsin, there would be riots if you couldn't go to the liquor store anymore. But we cannot go to the bar anymore. There's no eat-in anymore. I mean, the restaurants are open for takeout only. Hell yes.
I know we're in a bad spot here. Just leave me something, all right? Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Alright, let's go down the normal way, I guess. Oh, those weren't chips. Basically a ghost town in Jacksonville. So are you okay? Yeah, you're Jacksonville area, so not over by the Gen Gap guys up by Orlando. I know I've got another regular listener that's up in Orlando too. Villa Clinic. Just all that we're gonna do in here, I think. Or is there other stuff that we want to do?
The crowd wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories. Watch for hologram security. Not as nice as the lady at the fountain, trust me.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Patrolling second floor. Security postings. Hologram security protocols 2.4. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies. Provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. Addendum appearance 2.4.1. Security holograms have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel, just as conventional security guards would. Let's see, security protocols 2.5. Aha, donations made 420. Huh. Yeah, I can't see that in this right now, but I'll go and check it before we sign off. Which I think might be a little bit earlier than normal. I am wrecked right now, but I'm actually getting a second wind, so we'll make a decision in 20 minutes whether or not I'm going to stick around for another hour, whether or not I'm going to call it. I know that 6 is going to come early, but I know this is our gaming time. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid the pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc. The memory cells in current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environments for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Hologram threat detection 2.6. Do what you need to. We're not e-girls. No, I'm the e-girl in this relationship. See? If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal activity, they will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets with their discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contracts, Northeast has installed the EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. Threat response 2.6.2. Often an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram, either with fists or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by a hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them, so there is nothing to fear. Security Patrols 2.7. As with the service hologram, security holograms cannot leave the emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter, however. This usually allows a target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to casino security. In Hologram Emitters 5.0, hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services. If this occurs, do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. You must please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of hologram malfunction, and make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. And this is all very important, even as boring as it is, because once we get into the casino, today's physician, that's a magazine, another secret stash. Fuck, yes. They get to be pains in the ass, and you can't always find the emitter as much as you want to.
Yeah. What are we doing here for? This place is, well, it's haunted.
Alright, we're gonna hit the can. I'm gonna snag all these and take them to the book chute. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not actually gonna take them to the book chute, but they are seditious materials. I'll take that though. And that. Fuck yes.
Seriously, we should get out of here.
Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin coming from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem. It's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building in the vents beneath the town. Asked foremen to look into the source before government inspectors do. Just noticed you're a Red Sox fan. Can we get a base check? Thumbs up. Yeah, I didn't do baseball growing up. I actually live in southern Wisconsin, and I grew up in west central Wisconsin. I did not get into baseball when I was growing up here at all. My dad wasn't really into baseball, so it was. I mean, I played little league and whatnot, but my dad was never into professional baseball on the TV. We were always a football family, so I never got into it. For 2 years, from '06 to '08, I lived just outside of the Boston city limits, like a mile outside of the Boston city limits. And of course, in 2007, the Red Sox won the World Series, and I was hanging out with my neighbors at the time, and they were all super into the Sox, and just getting caught up into the pageantry of watching them celebrate a sweep for the World Series. It was enough to tide me over. I enjoyed the celebration of it, and I really got into the baseball itself. It kind of sucks because there's no national telecast, and I don't have network TV here, so I can't do MLB Network or anything either. So I barely get to see a Sox game unless I see it at a bar or something. But I mean, yeah, I do. Well, baseball season is suspended, possibly indefinitely at this point. But yeah, I love the Red Sox. I love the pageantry for it. I love the fandom behind it. I just love everything about the Red Sox. So yeah, thank you. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew to keep the suits ready while working in the switching station, and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa, and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right.
The security holograms shoot on sight, and you can't. What's next?
Assassin suit, you say? What does that do? I'll leave some of that behind for now. But we'll fix that. Yeah, damn Corona killing our sports. Smoke break. Avoid gas leaks. Let's see. Sneak plus 10. But not as good of a DT, especially once that is already all. I don't use sneak all that much, so probably sell that for some pre-war money. Let's fix those up.
Sierra Madre may wait, not me.
I'll take that because I can sell that. If we go up there, things will attack us. Where are the fucking hollow emitters? Kill all crippled limbs. Yes, please.
Camp speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded.
Getting
Must be a way to
real
shut them off somewhere else.
tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Yeah, I see it.
What, you need surgery done? Let's get
Exhaustion. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse. So we ended up ordering the new Autodoc upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the Autodocs ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. Have already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of the prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Well, we just spent some time in Big Mountain, so...
the speakers on the wall are making my nerves do a dance.
Look at that one. I'll leave that one. Is there another one somewhere? There's gotta be. Okay.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories.
Alright, so that will get us up and out of there. Stop snagging clipboards for right now, just because I know I'm running out of space.
Sure glad one of us knows what... Put to him.
Appointment calendar. Sinclair, Miss Keys transmits Sierra Madre. Sinclair transfer the chief physician's terminal. Sinclair proposed moving one Autodoc to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. Alright, let's see if we can get into this. Because if this is locked, this should have something good in it. Let's see. Yeah, we know what that's going to say. Appointment calendar. Miss Key showed up today, San Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keyes had developed a throat infection and asked if the Autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's Autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keyes' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness symptomatic of excessive medics usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despised that man. Yeah, he's a dick. Domino stopped by to ask about the test result and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keyes was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the Autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keyes' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could operate if need be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciations. I told him I felt as it was inappropriate. He insisted I dumped it in the trash. And now it's in my inventory. How did you use Hex to do that? Just learned something about the game. So, if you see if you're on one line and you see an open bracket, whether it's the square bracket, the parentheses, or the wavy bracket, and then a closed one on the same line, if you use that, it'll take a dud out, or it'll give you your allowance back on those. Makes hacking much easier. Hey, another doctor's bag. Yes, please. Ghost sight. We'll take some of that. Clinic basement key. We want that definitely. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for medics was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stressed. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. This is a restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. And now we have it. So we can make medics. But I don't use medics in this game because Jessica doesn't use drugs. Cool kids don't use drugs. That and it's a pain in the cock finding Fixer once you get addicted to something. There's all sorts of cool shit in this building. That one's all blown out. We'll take that guy. And actually, I learned that from watching people play. On Twitch. Because the first time I played through this game, and it was just a vanilla game, I didn't know that either. So
You sure
now...
came a long way to rob this place. Guess greed is in the blood.
Oh, we read all that already. But I blew out the emitter, so there shouldn't be anything else up there. I don't know where the emitter is up here. All I know is that there is one. Unless it's one of those overhead lights.
Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
Do wish I knew where the computer was that turned off the Yep. Blew all that shit out. The computer that turned off that radio. I think it's down here, actually. Oh, that won't be bothering us anymore. Look at all that carnage. Ooh, permanent medicine. We'll take that. DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Permanent, +4 to medicine. Yes, please. Clinic power status. Essential systems. Autodocs powered. Security hologram powered. Non-essential systems. Music speakers powered. Note, please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. I think it just blew the shit out of the generators. You know, I never once used a bench. It's sad. Yeah, I did, before I started streaming, I actually did a survival and crafting character, so I used the crap out of benches. And I found that I could get a lot of stuff from them. Campfires, benches, reloading benches. I designed the character specifically to use all those things, so you get a lot of cool stuff from it once you pump a bunch of points into it. Alright, but what I need to do is disengage main power. Now we'll check. Autodoc, emergency backup engaged. Security holograms, emergency backup engaged. Music speakers offline. Oh, cool, more stuff. What do those weigh? 10 pounds. Nope. I don't know why a paint gun weighs 10 pounds, but... And look, the speaker's off. So we checked that already. Let's check these filing cabinets. Find more chips. And even more chips. How many chips do I have at this point? $319. Good. We'll get a good haul off the I had no idea how they work, so I just repaired everything gun to gun, armor to armor. Well, there's no repair to the guns and the armor on the bench, but you get a, like, there are things that you can craft off the workbench that you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. You can get stim packs off the workbench if you have the required materials. The reload bench, you can get ammo on that, and then there are special recipes you can only make on the reload bench, which I just got that perk while I was in Old World Blues. So if I ever see a reload bench, I'll actually make some of that, because I've got the hulls and everything for that. And then the campfire is like your leather-backed armors and various foods and stuff that you use throughout the game to heal up. Yeah, Survivor and crafting character is actually a really fun build. I recommend it. Having done one, highly recommended.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Okay, so that's the malfunctioning one. That's the one we want. Take that scrap metal. Raid everything else out of here I can. Or I send Domino back. Alright, Dean, where the fuck are you? There you are.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step? You sure? I mean, look, you can't just tell me to walk now, you know. I can't say it hasn't been fun.
No, I'm gonna send you back to the fountain because me and Christine are gonna hang out for a little while. There's always a Brotherhood of Steel, baby. Never went outside the Brotherhood of Steel. Patriotic point, I have a Brotherhood of Steel sticker on the back of my pickup truck. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath her chin, her eyes widen in alarm. Look, I'm here to help. She looks shaken. As she glances at the autodoc, she recoils, and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, draws a finger across her throat. I can't read that fast. Don't do that. She looks surprised and notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. What do you mean by that? She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head, draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent laugh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Christine nods, then steps slightly behind you, waiting. I remember, she's a cool character, sad storyline, she gets chopped up. Storm again, heavy rain, internet is intermittent, so if I lose connection, thanks for the stream. Well, yeah, you're welcome. Christine has given you signal interference perk. This grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go back to the fountain. I think we're gonna call it. We'll head to the gift shop, we'll unload everything, And we're going to call it for the night. Because getting Christine here, that's a good stopping point. Because the next thing we're going to have to do is... Fires in the sky. Speak to Elijah at the fountain for further instructions. Which means the next part of the quest is going to activate the opening sequence. And getting ourselves into the actual casino itself. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back and finish this out. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar, then opens and closes her hands really fast. Taps her collar, then opens and closes her hands really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, then your collar. After a second, she slowly opens and closes her hands slower. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. We're going to take the science check because it's worth more experience. She's about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse as before. Does that work on any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head, then opens her mouth, and makes the motion of tuning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Based. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Now watch as this one ghost person absorbs all of my 9mm. Alright, we need to arm you with something. I don't know what. How about you take this, that, and that? Of course you're gonna go melee on me. Because why wouldn't you? 9mm sponges, yeah. Yeah, they will soak up all your 9mm in a hurry, that's for sure. They sure soak up the hits from that knife too. Alright, let's go with this. Heat up some 357. You jerk off. Find me and we can talk. I love the graffiti around here. I would much rather you use your pistol than that knife spear. Alright, so where is map marker? Did my map marker go away? Oh, it's over there. Let's grab a few of those. Alright, that'll be the main fountain.
Always yell at dog. Yell at dog because it's hungry. Can't stop it. Always need more.
Alright. Before I do that, let's get everything repaired up so we get the maximum amount out of this dude. Which we're gonna get a lot anyway. So I'm going to keep the 9mm, keep the detonator for whatever the hell reason. Let's start with getting some more of this though. Pre-war money. Start there. May have been way too much. Maybe not. Because as I said, we're not going to hold on to that. La Fantoma. Let's see what else is in here. Got any more sweet, delicious toasters? So it's 585 divided, or 13 divided by 5, or 585 divided by 13. That was a pretty good guess. Grab 12 more of those. I know, because if we take that all the way back down to 1, and we take one more, I have 13. Yep. Which the game will not allow me to do. That'll be a pretty good haul once we go up into the casino, I think. Toaster is the best thing in this game, nostalgia-wise. It is. And with that, I think we'll head over to the fountain and call it. I think we are going to try and have a Stardew Sunday. Maybe not. We'll see what happens over the weekend with the old lady, especially given the fact that she's not at work anymore for the week. She's working from home, so can expend a bit more energy coming over here, me going over there, do some baking maybe, since there's a bakery right in the basement. Commercial grade too, so we can get the big stuff going here. But we will wait. We will listen to Father Elijah's condescending speech until next time here. Let's get a hard save in. I only died once.
Growling.
That's not bad. Especially given how much I got beat around the last time. We'll take that. As long as we're here. Let's head on out of here for the night. I'll go back over and switch over to the full screen here. Yeah. So, depending on what happens over the weekend, we'll possibly come back and we'll play some Stardew Valley on Sunday, because I got a character there that's over there collecting dust, and I want to explore a little bit more and see what you guys think about that as well. We'll just do a little relaxing. We had so So many bad vibes over the week. We'll do some farming simulation and relax. I think that's going to be good. Stay safe out there, that crazy land. Absolutely, I will. And yeah, we'll call it there. It'll be a good night. Even if we don't do Stardew Sunday, we will be back here on Tuesday because there's not a major election coming up this coming Tuesday. So we'll definitely be back here on Tuesday, and we'll see what happens with work too. I mean, if I get cut back on hours or laid off or something, because it's looking like it's going that direction, and I'm actually starting to get a little bit sick of their fear porn over at work too. So I've got vacation time, and I just might self-quarantine. Not necessarily because I'm sick or worried about getting sick, just because I'm so sick of the fear porn out there. So we might do that, and then I'll spend some more time. We'll play some more, but other than that, at this point here, we're going to call it a night. My pattern has been coming up where I've been starting at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central on every morning this week. So we will be back in the morning with more Contemporary. There's been some great, crazy news going on out there. So we've got a lot of stories already lined up for there. I haven't made my schedule yet, but it's not going to take me very long. I got a lot of stuff saved up for that. So join us in the morning for Contemporary, or take us on the audio platforms as well as you want. We'll call it by ear for Stardew Sunday. I got a great guest coming up on Monday for Ed's World, or we'll be back here on Tuesday to finish off some more we won't finish off Dead Money, but we'll log a little bit more into that and get a little bit further and see how many more times I can die in this. I know once I get to that vault, it's going to be death after death after death. But from there, let's go ahead and check out what happened over on DLive. Filling the chest pretty nicely here. I'd like to try and save it for Ed's World, but I think we might just hammer it right now, just for the hell of it. Let's do that. Let's hit the chest. I'm going to open up DLive proper here to do it. I think it's time. What do you guys think? I think that there's an autoplay that's going on there that's going through my speakers. Oh my goodness, guys. Patriotic. Thank you. Wow. I have no words to say to that. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Yeah, we're hitting the chest right now just because of that. So, just because of that, we're hitting the chest right now. Anyway, while that's getting out there, getting ready to go, I hope you guys all go ahead and get your rewards out of the chest. I know it's not going to be a lot, but you guys are chatting more, so you're filling it up faster, and I appreciate that. Get some more stuff going on into the economy of DLive and the cryptocurrency that's going on there. Beer money on deck. Here we go. Now this is whatever comes out of this is going to go up to my mom and dad, because they're down to one income, and that's something I want to do for them. They helped me out of a bad spot, so that's what I want to do. Anyway, from that, I want to thank you guys all for stopping by. Join me again in the morning for Contemporary. And other than that, we will see you next week. Thank you very much for coming by. As we always say on this stream, never take the words